Catch is never just catch, just a meaningless back and forth, the empty mouthings of leather gloves on a dry afternoon. There's always something in the air, something hard and round and white like truth. Catch is never just catch. It's a ritual, a shared preparing, a kind of a love, really, where I am here for you and you are here for me. There's something larger, the game, binds us in these graceful arcs through which the ball flies. It's quiet on the field when you're the first one out there, and there's something holy sometimes about an empty ballpark, an intention that just sort of slips sideways through, trying not to disturb. So let's say it's Sunday, and you're the first one there. You got your ball and glove, and you borrowed them because you haven't had a ball and glove in about 10 years. Not since you lent yours to your daughter when she expressed an interest in baseball. Now what she really wanted was to play with you, but you gave her your ball and glove, and then you didn't have one. Anyway, you borrowed a ball and glove for this, because it's not right to use a new ball. We only use new balls in the game, and this is not the game. Just a preparing. Just two guys playing catch. And a new glove needs breaking in anyway. You work it and you work it. You wrap it around a ball and you tie it up. You oil it. You break it in. So you got your ball and your glove and you're waiting and you're on the field by yourself. You're the first one out there and it's empty, holy, kind of. And there are no bases because it's just you and your buddy who's coming. No first base, second, third. Just home plate and that strip of white rubber on the pitcher's mound. So maybe you go and you stand up there because it's a little higher than every place else and you don't want to sit in the dugout. It's not holy in the dugout and somebody pissed in there. Maybe you stand up there and you look around the infield. And then you look at the home run fence. Bergey's Drive-In, it says. Trelawney Contracting. Read the news call bulletin. And then you look at the backstop. And then maybe you toss the ball a couple of times hard into your mitts. And you listen to the soft slap of the leather. And maybe the air stirs a little and you look toward the plate. And you pull your hat down like you mean business. And you wave off a sign or two, looking for what you want. And then, yeah, that's it. I'm giving him my fastball. You've only really ever had a fastball, and you haven't thrown one in 30 years. But today you got a split finger and a wicked curve that turns batters inside out. But you're saving them for later because you want to blow one past this guy. And then maybe you slip your right foot onto the rubber and you step back on your left. And you kick up real high like Koufax, like you did when you were a kid, because you loved that guy. You loved Drysdale too, but Koufax was a pitcher, you know. Drysdale could hit, and somehow that mattered when it came to pitching. Koufax was pure, that's all he did. And when he lifted that right leg to heaven, God reached out and he shot the pure juice right through him, right in through his toe, and you knew he was blessed. And so you kick up real high, and you let go, and that ball is a memory flying on the edge of an arc across 3 decades, and it brushes that kid back just like you wanted. Maybe it's the all-star game you never played. Maybe you're only 12, but you made that team because you came to practice early one day. You talked your buddy into catching a few for you while the coach was unpacking the equipment bag, leaning the bats against the fence. Maybe he hadn't seen you pitch before. And you knew you could pitch better than that other kid they had pitching, if you could only just show him. Somehow this morning you just know. Somehow you just know. And sure enough, every ball you throw is a missile that hits its target dead center. And after a while, the coach notices, and he comes over and he takes your buddy's place, and you throw missiles for him too. And he catches them 1, 2, 3, dead center. And you start the next game. And you make the All-Star team that year as a starting pitcher, but you never get to play because of some scheduling problem in the city, and maybe this is that game. And you're pitching like you never pitched before, and that ball you threw is a missile that hits its target dead center. Maybe it's like that. And then your buddy comes. And there you are. You're standing on the pitcher's mound in an empty ballpark on a Sunday morning, and you're crying because you can't remember if you ever told your dad that story about making the team, about pitching like Koufax, about knowing. And your buddy says, "You okay?" And you say, yeah. You say, yeah. You say, "Let's play some catch, okay?" Okay.